It was just announced that 41 out of 44 of the Indiana Fever games will be nationally televised. So this is great news not only for the Indiana Fever, but also for the WNBA, right?
The WNBA just changed forever. Moments ago, the league made a stunning announcement. 41 of the Indiana Fever's 44 games this season will be nationally televised, setting a new record in WNBA history. For comparison, the reigning champion New York Liberty has just 32.
On a global scale, for our game, for our players, it's like the fans are absolutely incredible. It's the same when we go on the road. Like there's so many people that are showing up in Fever gear. It's really affecting, teams all across our league, which is a really great thing. And, really, I think we're just scratching the surface.
I will always embrace it. I don't think any of us will ever take it for granted.
Caitlin Fleury. There could be some more coming. The atmosphere is electric here.
This isn't just a scheduling decision. It's a cultural shift. And it all comes down to one name, Caitlin Clark.
That a little earlier this season, which is warrants enough to finish out the last
step back, hits a three.
The 22-year-old phenom isn't just playing basketball. She's redefining the sport. She's shattering attendance records, smashing viewership numbers, and sparking debates across the league.
Started to hate on college players, in particular, Iowa's Caitlin Clark, with articles being written such as "Make basketball black again" in response to her large fan base. In this video, we are going to look at WNBA players and the media hating on Caitlin Clark.
So why are some people so eager to downplay her success?
And somebody was coming in and bringing millions of people, I would be excited about that, because you know what? That's a chance for me to impress millions of people who weren't watching before. And there's a lot of women in this league who don't have that kind of envy and jealousy and this kind of secret club mentality that they only want certain people to be a part of.
The numbers speak for themselves. Clark's debut last year drew 2.22 million viewers for a regular season game, surpassing the WNBA Finals. Fever merchandise sales outpaced the rest of the league combined, and road game attendance soared by 87%.
Over that left shoulder. Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark hits a three.
Networks aren't just betting on Clark, they're profiting big. The league's 48% revenue surge proves it. As the Fever become America's must-watch team, the backlash is heating up. Critics cry favoritism, and veterans argue it's marketing over merit. But here's the truth. Clark isn't getting handed anything. She's earning it, and in the process, she's exposing a much bigger battle in women's sports. Want the full story behind Clark's takeover? This is the deep dive you won't get anywhere else. We're breaking down the heated conflicts, the undeniable proof of her impact, and why this moment could define the WNBA's future. Don't miss out. Hit that like button, share with fellow fans, and subscribe because history is unfolding right now.
Caitlin Clark obviously has been a hot button topic on the show and took the WNBA by storm last year. Now her team is going to have 41 of their 44 games nationally televised, while the reigning champs, the Liberty, only have 32. Was this a fair move by the W?
I think it's two things. I mean, obviously people want to watch Caitlin play, and so you have to put the people on TV that people want to see. But at the same time, there's stars all over the league, and you want good basketball as well. Obviously, Indiana, especially with their free agents, they're gonna be a great team. But to not have the defending champs on TV more, I think that is.
3 years ago, the Indiana Fever were a forgotten franchise. Empty seats, no ESPN coverage, and drowning in losses. Today, they're the hottest ticket in sports. This transformation isn't just remarkable, it's unprecedented. The Chicago Sky even moved 2 home games to the United Center just to handle the demand for Clark. The Dallas Wings upgraded to the American Airlines Center. Even the Atlanta Dream, who hilariously claimed it was a scheduling conflict, suddenly needed the Hawks Arena when Clark came to town. This isn't just momentum, it's a revolution. Fever's TV dominance is on another level. While past champions like the Aces and Liberty fight for around 30 national slots, Clark's team secured 41. For perspective, no WNBA team has ever come close to that number. And it's not charity. ESPN, ABC, and CBS are following the money. Clark delivers, and they know it. Last season, every Fever game was a ratings explosion, averaging 1.2 million viewers, triple the league's norm. Even Angel Reese's heavily hyped matchups couldn't keep up. The message is clear. America isn't tuning in for drama, they're tuning in for dominance. But here's where it gets messy. The Fever's success has exposed a brutal truth. The WNBA's old guard wasn't ready for this. For years, the league begged for bigger crowds, bigger paychecks, and bigger respect. Now that Clark is delivering it, some are suddenly uncomfortable with the spotlight's glare.
12 on the 2. Close out by Engstrom. Up jumper. In and out. Berger, the rebound. Focus. 3 seconds. Berger. Off the mark. And
Veterans whisper about fairness while franchises scramble to keep up. The Fever didn't just break the mold, they set it on fire. Now, the ashes are falling on everyone who doubted. Caitlin Clark isn't just winning games, she's printing money. Her jersey outsold the entire WNBA combined last season. Fever home games saw a 39% attendance spike, while road games skyrocketed by 87%. Even the WNBA draft, once a niche event, exploded to 2.5 million viewers when Clark entered, up a staggering 374%.
Chant by the Sparks fan. 6 on the shot. Clark, a deep throw. Oop, that is her.
But the ripple effect is even bigger. Player salaries are soaring. The WNBA just announced a 53% pay increase and a 50-50 revenue split. These are milestones players have fought for decades to achieve. Guess who made it possible?
You guys, speaking of like the connotations of the WNBA, like, and the big conversation about WNBA salaries and all of that that's been going on. What is like your, from a player and from players in general, like your teammates, what is that opinion and how do you guys handle all those conversations?
It's so interesting because I think that, we talk about the CBA, right? So the collective bargaining agreement, and in the NBA, they have percentages of revenue shared for the players, right? So jersey sales, obviously their TV contracts, you see these every year, these contracts get bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, massive.
But that's because their CBA, it negotiates where the, if the owners are making certain types of money, they get that as well.
Got it.
In the WNBA,
Sponsorships are surging, media deals are climbing, and even the league's toughest critics can't ignore the numbers. Clark's games accounted for over half of the WNBA's national TV revenue last year. And here's the kicker. Without her, this payday doesn't exist.
And you open up your Yahoo, you're going to see WNBA playoff viewership down now that Caitlin is out. And is that somewhat factually accurate? Yes. It's not accurate. Viewership numbers with Caitlin Clark are astronomical. She is a big draw. Yeah. She brings in all the things. We know this. We've said this. And yes, the games where she's not playing have lower.
Instead of unity, there's tension. When Clark's name comes up, some veterans roll their eyes, dismissing it as hype. But let's be real. If Reese or Aya Wilson pulled these numbers, they'd get the same coverage.
CBA is coming up soon. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more. Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get paid for consequences.
Y'all got to do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year.
Yeah.
The ones coming in this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us.
Well, they are. They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the meetings.
You need to come to the meetings.
I got to get in the meetings because I'm hearing they don't give us, if y'all don't give us what we want, we sitting out.
That's a possibility for.
The truth? Clark's success terrifies the old guard because it proves the WNBA doesn't need gimmicks. It needs superstars who captivate audiences. The real irony? Clark's impact is lifting everyone. Take Aya Wilson. She's landing bigger endorsements. Sabrina Ionescu's three-point contest duel with Steph Curry went viral. The league's 48% revenue surge means more money for all players. Yet some still resist. Why? Fear of change? Jealousy? Or just shock that a 22-year-old rookie did in one season what they couldn't in a decade?